Boss, ora Goku. Actually, no, not really. I'm Fighter Chaos, and with me is my fellow Geek Fighters and two guests to talk about the Dragon Ball Super movie coming out in December. Why? Because they released a teaser that was only 30 seconds, but it raised a lot of questions and had a lot of cool stuff in it. At least I thought so. And introduce yourselves, fellow Geek Fighters, and then fellow Geek Fighters introduce our guests.
16-bit Jeff, second head of the group.
Guess what?
What?
I've come up with a new recipe.
And his name is RRPGReviews. Hi, everybody. And joining us is our for our guests are OmegaMario.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm OmegaMario, but I just decided to do my random Goku impersonation. But
Hey,
I am so hyped for this.
it was pretty
Let's
good.
roll.
Oh yeah, definitely. And last but not least, the Bad Gamer.
What's up, guys? I just returned from a movie.
Yeah, he went and watched Pacific Rim Uprising.
Yep. You should go watch it. It's good.
I still need to watch the first one.
Apparently, so do other people, and I'm kind of like, why haven't you watched it yet? It's a good movie.
I still need to pick it up
me
on
and Bad
Blu-ray.
Gamer had a little. We had a little chat about this earlier. Like I
Yeah,
was
before.
ending up on. We were ending on Battlefield 1, and we were talking about it. He was like, "Why have you not seen it yet?" I'm like, because I wanted to wait and see if the sequel was good, so then I can go and watch the first one, and then go and watch the second one in a marathon.
Well, you got no excuse now because it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I know that you said it's good and it's got the Bad Gamer seal of quality. I might go and check it out now.
Okay, well, this coming from the same dude who enjoys Street Fighter the movie.
You know what? That isn't actually a bad movie. Like, I don't care.
It's bad but good. It's so bad it's good.
Yeah, it's
So bad it's
Some
good.
people say that the Mario movie's bad. Yeah, it's bad, but it's good.
So we can list three
bad for
movies that are
a
so
good
bad
laugh.
that they're great in actuality. Teenage Mutant Ninja
Yeah.
Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze, Super Mario Brothers the movie, and Street Fighter the movie.
What about that Power Rangers movie? The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie?
And
the one with
the,
Arnold
and, the
I'm a
first,
frog.
and the first and second Mortal Kombat movie.
Oh, where's my autograph book?
Especially the first one. The first one's actually really good.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
really good.
And now the second one, on the other hand, we don't talk about that one.
But one thing that in the first Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie that has not aged well, the CGI.
Oh,
course.
God,
The
yeah.
CGI back then was crap.
I mean,
Bro,
have you seen Escape from LA?
Yeah.
Have you seen the CGI in that thing? Looked like PS1 test graphics.
When you see
Yeah.
when
Oh
you
my
see
God,
when you
the
see
only thing...
when you see that CGI, it'll just make you say this.
Nigga, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Oh,
Thank you, Pinky.
The only thing that whenever anyone mentions PS1, and Fighter Chaos can back me up on this, and anyone who's played the original Tekken games, that PS1 FMV is nightmare-inducing.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Yes.
Especially the first two.
I was legit scared of the first two Tekken FMVs. I remember. I was legit, like, I had nightmares of
About
those faces.
with those jack faces.
Oh, God.
It was Heihachi and Kazuya's face, but Jack I was scared of just because
His death scream.
Jack legit. When I played the game as a little kid, I used to be scared. I used to look behind me because for some reason I had a weird notion that Jack was gonna burst through the wall like Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And, like, oh yeah! Then I snap my neck.
Oh,
No.
yeah. You're dead.
Garbage day!
You know, imagine him saying to you, "You're already dead."
Oh,
Well, since we're on that, before we talk Dragon Ball, since we're already on it, how was your weeks?
great. Now that
You
I
know,
finally am off work and I have the weekend off.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Nice.
So that means tomorrow, more Trails of Cold Steel and some more Thousand Arms for us. Yay!
Yes, good.
Yes.
Nice.
How
Did
about
that just miss the Geek Fighters schedule or something like that?
every Saturday at what 5?
5
Yeah.
p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central. So that'd be
Ooh,
about
boy.
maybe 5 or 6 hours away from you, Dane.
Right now it's 5
Yeah.
up until after Saturday to Sunday, when it's back to 6 hours, like usually is.
But yeah, we decided to take off last Saturday because of St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Oh, St. Patrick's Day.
Or
I
just
know,
busy
yeah, it was
getting out, getting
family
drunk, or
No, family stuff for me and Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Family stuff, but I got me a large dose of Trails of Cold Steel on PC playing that.
Hey, how are you guys
Okay.
doing with your Twitches, Jeff and Double R?
Well, for me,
Oh, you can do that. That's dope.
what?
Sorry, this game is. I'm playing this game while we're talking, just to
Nice.
to work.
Yeah, no, I get that. For me, I haven't had a chance to do my usual schedule because of this week being
Right.
hectic, but I'm returning Tuesday with more of a Fable anniversary.
As
Ooh,
for
very nice.
how about you, Double R? Are you close to your goal?
No, I'm still stuck on 31.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm 5 away. I'm 5 away.
Yeah, you lucky bastard.
What are you guys aiming for exactly?
Well, we're
50
trying to get
followers.
50 followers, so that way we can get the affiliate status.
Ah, so if anyone who's watching on my side, because I am hosting on my stream, if you guys want to follow these, then you can do. Let's get these guys to affiliate
Yes.
for definite.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If we can get this Twitch and our personal ones each to 50,
Oh
that'd
yeah,
be sweet.
that would be sweet.
Hey, let's
Because
just all come during E3 our E3 coverage just come June.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll get a bigger boost by then.
Usually
Yeah,
our E3 is when we get a lot of people coming and following. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
E3 is when I don't stream on my channel, but I'm often here.
Usually with us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
same here.
gonna be expecting you guys to join us for the E3 again this year.
Well,
Yeah.
you're usually going to see me probably in the Sony or the Nintendo talk. So
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Do you
both
know
Microsoft,
what, right?
which both Microsoft and Nintendo have already started with their plans for E3.
I know. I saw
Yeah.
that link you sent out. And I'm like,
Mhm.
interesting.
Yeah, Nintendo opening up their E3 2018 website this week.
With no mention of a digital
Why,
event.
already?
We're done with that.
Well, they didn't mention that yet, but they mentioned that they are going to have invitational tournaments on the new Smash Brothers for Switch as well as Splatoon 2.
Oh, true, but it's just like usually when they do announce it, they automatically officially announce
Oh,
that.
yeah, it seems like they would announce everything.
Yeah, so
Maybe they want to do like they usually do. Give us a fucking little trinkles, those breadcrumbs, to be like, oh my god, what's it doing? And then we overhype ourselves and get massively disappointed.
right.
Possible.
What I'm getting at, guys, is that I think this might be the first year we'll actually see a live showcase, not a digital one. You know what I mean?
It's possible.
I
I
hope for it, at
mean,
least.
if Nintendo has that much space as Sony at E3 this year, that they gotta have something going on. Major.
Like, if they want the Switch to continue to do success, and I'm really glad as a fan of Nintendo that they are, they really need to start having, in my perspective, they need to start having, presentations and
Oh
everything.
wait, I just remembered something.
Yeah,
To reel it in. I was like, oh yeah, I asked for your weeks.
yeah. Well, mine's been crazy because not only did I celebrate my birthday this past Tuesday, but just yesterday, the youngest of my stepbrothers just turned 12. So yeah.
Congratulations.
Blimey.
So you Double R, I mean Dane and Bad Gamer. How about you guys? What did you do? You saw a movie, I know.
Well,
What do they?
Yeah, I mean, my week has been pretty. Well, actually, the biggest one is that I actually invested in a PS4 Pro.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Hey, I got me one.
Yeah, I just got it 2 days ago. So, Wednesday, and my God, it's been picking it up was not the easiest thing. Like most because I had to go pick it up because I ordered it,
Mm-hmm.
and I get the box, and it doesn't come in like, a different box. You don't show that, hey guys, I'm walking with an expensive piece of plastic right now. Somebody punch me and steal it from me. So
but basically, Bad Gamer had to escort it home the same way I do with my SNES Mini, like
basically showing
unpackaged and everything.
Yeah, show it off. Like, hey guys, I'm holding a PS4 Pro. Somebody kicked my ass and steal it from me. But anyway, I got it home, and then I spent like 5 hours just doing everything, like, make sure everything transfer over. Need to reformat the entire this. Then I went head over to GameStop to turn my old in because I don't have any use for it anymore. And so far, I have noticed some of the features. Like, of course, I don't have a 4K TV yet. So, but games like Monster Hunter, man, playing that on 60 or roughly 60, I don't know really.
Yeah, I say it's about 45, 50, something like that.
Yeah,
it's still smooth as hell.
Well, yeah, but I've heard from both the Pro and the Xbox One X variants that they don't hit the solid 60 like they should.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 45 to 50 is still good enough. I mean,
Oh yeah, true.
It's still noticeable, and it is. I do enjoy it. So
yeah, I mean, there's only some games that can actually hit 60 unless if you're in boost mode. And I noticed that Infamous Second Son is one of those games that actually can hit the full 60 frames a second when you're in boost mode on the PS4 Pro.
Really?
Probably should re-download that game then and test it out, actually, because I haven't used boost mode so far. And so far I have noticed some differences, but not much. But I like it. Also because I have now doubled the storage capacity from my half tera to a full tera. So.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
And now you have the biggest test coming up still, Bad Gamer, which is your VR.
I had tested it out, and it is a bit smoother, and the picture is a bit better, but not like solid. It's not as jagged as when I play like Monster of the Deep, the Final Fantasy 15 fishing game.
Oh yeah. How is that?
Well, it's fun. I mean, I do like our kind of like arcade fishing game, so like this is right up my alley. So.
Well, that's cool. Now, only if they replace those characters in Final Fantasy 15 with Big the Cat, then we'd be all set.
Oh dear.
No, don't touch Sydney.
Kyle, don't worry. We'll get that with Final Fantasy 15 Complete Edition next year. And they'll charge it for an additional $60 because this is Square Enix we're talking about.
Thank you, Tabata. You ruined Final Fantasy.
Actually, I think it was who was in charge of thinking the idea of making Final Fantasy a gas service to begin with.
Yeah, I mean, it's a single-player game, and it's like, it's not a service. Like, if people want to come back to it, they're gonna come back to it. Like, having these events in a single-player game, it's not gonna help.
No.
Like, when I was done, when I played it for the first time, and I was done after 2 weeks of playing the game, and we had the whole the festival with the
Assassin's
Chocobo
Creed
festival, and that too. But I was like, I'm not gonna bother because that's not like I don't feel for it at the moment. And then a couple months later, I went back to it and then played it again. Enjoyed it, but why are you shoving this shit in me?
Boring.
Very much.
Thank you, Homer.
Very much.
You're welcome.
Well, all right. Since we got our weeks done, why not?
I've not done much this week, to be honest. Aside from the Far Cry 5. That's just about it.
Oh.
But I have been streaming a fair bit because on, I think it was, Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. Yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Bad Gamer got reunited with an old foe from Monster Hunter known as the Devil Joe.
Devil Joe.
I heard about him. I saw Max try to take him down.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one yet. I did it fair.
Max, I have to say this. I don't know what he does, what rituals he does, but he is one lucky son of a gun. Because the final hunt on his video, he gets 5 gems.
What?
5 Devil Joe gems.
Wow.
Was that an investigation or just straight up normal fucking hunt?
I think it was an investigation.
Okay, but still, that's impressive.
No,
my record is 2.
My record for Devil Joe gems is none.
Damn!
Thanks, guys. But,
You're welcome.
like that there are some funny moments in Monster Hunter that me and Bad Game have had, and we're waiting now on the Devil May Cry crossover event coming because I want that twosome time freaking gesture.
So who doesn't?
Yeah, the fact of the matter is, I'm a bit of a Devil May Cry nut as well. So
Speaking of that franchise, I'm really curious to see how the fifth installment's going to be introduced at this year's E3.
Oh, if it's going to be at E3, yeah.
Yeah.
But like on Monster Hunter, I have the Street Fighter Hadouken, the Shoryuken. I'm going to get the twosome time. I wonder what else they're going to bring from Devil May Cry, because they might do two.
Right.
And I know that Bad Gamer's got them as well, because the thing that me and him tend to do, because he mostly uses bow in Monster Hunter.
Now.
Oh, it's gun lance now, but you have used a bow.
Yeah.
Me and him would work as a team, and there's been some times where he's done the Shoryuken on me to launch me up to the monster to try and go for a mount.
Oh, nice.
It's sometimes worked.
Not
very
guys,
well, but
yeah. Well, since I'm thinking of getting a PlayStation 4 Slim next month, maybe I'll join you guys in
Totally. I'm always up.
no, we're always down to clown. They always say.
Yeah, I need to get back to playing more Monster Hunter World. I've just been so busy. With working on episode 9 of my retrospective of Final Fantasy, when I'm now covering all the games of Evil East, which I'm still on Final Fantasy Tactics at this point.
Because that game's huge.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah.
Especially for a PS1 game.
I just realized I didn't really talk about my week, did I?
Oh, I can't wait to hear this, Jerry.
You just.
Oh, yeah.
All right, what did you do?
So my week has been nothing but hard times. Hard times, man. So I'm trying to stream Tekken, and on Tekken I'm getting bodied by every Noctis there is. And then after that, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stream the first rushing beat, aka in the West rival turf. And I'm like, all right, I'm doing so much better. I'm gonna defeat Kintark, because the first time I saw him, I'm like, what kind of name is Kintark? Exactly. And I get to him, but this freaking luchador beats me down for most of my lives before that. And I finally get to him, and then I die. And the reason I died, because, yeah, that luchador is invincible, except for like 1 split second. Where basically they made that fight a tedious fight, just to stretch the time out, I guess.
Yeah, basically a broken fight.
And then
it's a coin eater.
Yeah. And then after that, you get to Kintark, and I died so fast. Actually, I lasted a little bit longer than my first time, but the reason that I got mad at losing was because I could have had another continue if it wasn't for me switching to Douglas build, aka Uzi.
Oh, yeah.
If I just stuck to Norton / Jack Flack in the American version, I probably would have beaten the game. And there's easy mode, but no, I almost had it on normal. I'm going to stick to normal. Next time, I'm going to get my revenge for sure.
Yeah, but look,
and in Tekken, yeah?
Speaking of Noctis being trash, you got your revenge on him, right?
Yeah, after that sad stream where I was just so sad I stopped talking. Because I was like, Double R was like, did he mute his mic? I was like, no, I just stopped talking because I was so
no, not
I didn't want to
straight up broker, man.
Yeah, broken as hell.
Broke my spirit.
I said he was gonna be broken.
Broken Fighter Cows.
Yes. My condition.
Yeah.
So
that's one way of bringing back the Broken Infinite.
Okay, well, that's the case. We'll call Woken Fire Cows.
My condition.
It's so thick.
So after that, I played. Was it yesterday or yesterday? I just played off stream, just to see okay. I saw because I saw some tips on how to fight Noctis. So I played casual matches, and I run into somebody who's a good couple ranks higher than me in casual matches, right?
Yep.
And when we're fighting, I just keep rematching him, and he adds me as a friend because he keeps beating me, and he's just like, and then he sent me a message when I accepted friend request, because I was like, oh, I'm glad he's actually letting me fight him because I can get some good experience in.
Mm-hmm.
And when he adds me, he sends me a message like giving me tips on how to play better. And I do. After that, I actually beat him. And he's like, "See, you're getting better." I'm like, "Oh man, thanks for the." There's still good people in the FGC.
Yeah, they are.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. He actually helped me out. Didn't call me whatever names he could have. He just said, "No, here's some. You're doing this all wrong, but here's some tips." Not like, "Oh, you suck." He's just like, "No, here's how you can get better."
But Jerry, I think
And it worked.
Agree that trash knock this player lost to. You cannot tell me that was probably a sock account for One Tier God, right?
Oh, the one who said I was trash even though I beat him?
Yeah.
Probably.
I remember that.
That guy I beat, then he said, "You're trash." I was like, "Well, you lost to trash, so what does that make you?"
Or
Uber trash.
worst comes to shove, it could have been Darkside Phil for all we know.
Yeah.
Or him, yeah.
No, he doesn't message people. He just like straight up say that on stream and then he just leaves.
Oh my
But nope. For Chaos, it was just
online combos.
But for Chaos, it was just all Noctis players just being the piss out of him, and it got him a demotion too. So it was just nothing but ruthless aggression, coming from them onto
that's why
him.
I was so
Ruthless aggression.
Speaking of ruthless aggression, those are just the police going on their way to pick up Volunteer God as we speak.
Yeah. They heard your call, Jerry. The Tekken gods heard your call, and they feel your sympathy, buddy.
Speaking of the stream again, the reason why I'm glad my Twitch is getting almost to my goal of 50. And I told Double R about this. I don't know if it worked well for you, but it worked for me. Reruns on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good thing to use. You should use them.
I should start using that when I go back next.
Yes.
Go back
Yeah.
next
I rarely use them. I rarely use
I should say.
If you got a
They're
good
also
stream to
bit-
rerun.
Mm-hmm.
They're often a bit hit and miss for me. Like sometimes I probably think about using them, sometimes I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Did they get you any new viewers, Double R?
Nope.
Dang.
It was actually far worse than the last stream I had.
Oh wow, jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so worked for me, but I was hoping it worked for you.
Nope.
no, it's like sometimes they can be good, sometimes they do kind of hurt because you could have like I don't know if any of you do this. Like if you were to do say a whole like marathon of your stream, you could have like one stream where you might have accidentally put it in because you thought, oh, I had a good stream through that. And then you have like a moment where you've completely flipped off at chat or something like that. And it's, oh,
What?
What?
That was the stream I just had where I was getting bodied by Noctis. I was like, okay, let's not rerun that one. Let me rerun the good Tekken stream.
And we can all agree, Noctis is a trash character.
And
Why?
Oh no!
Thank you.
One got me the yeah, definitely pick
That would even be a better guest character. Jotaro.
Actually, okay, that's all I had my week. Just pain. But hopefully next week will be better.
It's gonna be Jerry's revengeance next week.
Oh God.
On Tekken and on Rushing Beat. So I can finally play the good Rushing Beat on stream.
Yep.
Alright, so Dragon Ball, right?
Yes.
Oh, is that what we're talking about? Because
Oh God.
Yeah.
I said let's talk about our weeks, but I didn't know it'd take us that long. I forget we're a chatty bunch.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
we definitely are.
So
But yes, that
Now,
Dragon Ball. Let's get on with it.
to introduce why we're talking about this. So what happened? Not what happened. When did that teaser come out?
The 20th, Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, Tuesday.
So it came out Tuesday. This new trailer of Goku bouncing around. We'll talk about what we think about it.
In a very swanky art style. I like it.
Oh
I
God,
dig
yes.
it.
Oh, wait, hold on. I want that to be its own. Because yes, I do agree though. But Goku bouncing around, looking at a guy on an ice pole in some ice level. Super Mario ice level.
Yeah.
And then he charges at this dude who is assumed to be another Saiyan, whatever you want to say. I say Saiyan.
Saiyan.
It's pronounced Saiyan.
Can't be.
Kami.
Just saying.
No matter what Funimation tells you, it is Saiyan. The pun is Yasai. But
Yeah, but I'm not Japanese.
it's not that. It's that's how you
Super Saiyajin.
So he rushes at this guy, and then they clash fists and it says Earth has Goku coming soon. I don't know if December's soon to them, but soon they put. December, not soon in my eyes.
Yeah.
And that's it. Now, you guys are talking about the art style, so let's bring that up again. I saw some people not liking it. I am with Dane. I think it's great because it's more.
Majority of Super to begin with.
It is
the people basically. This proves that the internet will complain no matter what. Oh, Super's animation is bad. Okay, let's change it. Oh, this is bad too. I like Super's better. Didn't you just say Super's animation was bad?
They contradict themselves.
Yep.
This almost gonna. Well, I wouldn't say they contradict. It's just a typical. You have one campaign like I don't like Super's look, then they change the look, and then there's gonna be another campaign like I don't like the new look of of Dragon Ball Super. Then now the movie comes out. Now it's a new campaign like, man, this doesn't look good at all. There's always gonna be someone who has. There's always gonna be some people who's not gonna be satisfied with whatever you give them. You can't please everyone.
Yeah, you can't. That's proof right there. You can't.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. You can't please everybody.
I was gonna say, like, does everyone remember when Super first came out? Like, there was like posts ripping like a load of like bad keyframes or the smallest little bits about Super's animation.
Well,
it's like
but I actually see.
Granted, it's deserved in some way because
it was shit. I actually saw them myself.
Yeah.
But like the look of this, it's a very easy art style because I have noticed over the years that a few other programs or anime have taken this kind of art style. Like
much more animation friendly.
Oh,
much more animation friendly. Which let's look at the Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Mm-hmm,
I can't remember when they started it with Pokemon, but that's very animation friendly. There's some other anime that someone retweeted saying that it's all animation friendly. And I can't remember what the show was, but they do seriously look.
Definitely not JoJo.
Yeah.
I think it was, yeah.
Well, I mean, I can understand that with some animes or at least some forms of animation that they want to try to be as detailed as possible. But at the same time, if you try to be detailed as possible, that does...
It's harder to...
Yeah, it's harder to maintain really smooth, fast-paced animation because you want to try and maintain that level of quality.
The thing is that some people tend to forget the saying quality over quantity. Or quantity over quality, or one of the two ways.
Well, to be fair, that's the majority of the anime and manga industry.
Pretty sure that's another scammer.
Nah, it's probably the fan base calling for your ass, then. Oh, the fuck dare you?
Oh, dude.
The animation shit.
So,
watch out, it's a submarine coming for you, dude.
Here's some fun fact about the animator, by the way. Now, for Super, it was Yamamuro.
Yep.
Who was the character designer. Tadashi Yamamuro. For this movie, it is the same character designer for the One Piece film Z movie.
Mm-hmm.
Hence why it looks so... it's basically the one... Basically, it's kind of an oversimplification, but if you want to just, it's basically the One Piece crew doing this movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh,
for me, it feels like during like how he...
Hello, Star Child. Welcome to the stream.
When he moves, if I can just get my 2 cents into this.
Sorry about that. Somebody just jumped in on stream.
It's cool. It's cool. Like it's For me, it feels like you remember when Naruto Shippuden like had a different animation during like big heavy fight scenes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that
I didn't
style.
watch much of Shippuden, so
The pain fight comes to mind a lot. People,
Yeah, exactly. Just
It
like,
actually looks. It actually is really well done, but people like thought the exaggerations made it look ugly.
my pain is
They look all squishy and rubbery.
So
Yeah,
yeah, that's
it's-
animation, bro.
yeah, but see that's what
It's
I
what they
get
call
that kind
rubber
of feeling.
band animation.
Like when Goku like does the take the pose in and do the stomp and take his fine pose in, it looks. I get the same feeling like when I see an fight heavy episode of Shippuden.
Mm-hmm.
And it works because again, if this is gonna be mostly focused on fighting, like it is a battle show in the manga. Like you're gonna need this kind of simplified style because otherwise it's gonna take a toll on them,
Mm-hmm.
on the animators. And
Yeah,
everything.
exactly.
Definitely reminds me of
simplified style. Yeah.
definitely reminds me of Pretty Cure.
A lot. You remember that Jiren fight that happened last week?
Yes.
Mhm.
The one. Do you know the scene where they're having a flashback to the original Dragon Ball,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I love those scenes.
and they have Jiren and Goku fighting over the flashback?
Yep.
That is
yeah,
the person who animated that is the animator for Happiness Charge Precure, and that is the exact scene he used in Precure.
Really?
He
Blimey.
did the exact same thing of having a flashback with Cure, Forever Lovely versus Red.
Huh.
I love that scene. Most because also that they actually redrew some of the most iconic scenes over it, and I was like, they did
that's
not.
awesome.
They didn't use like the old footage.
Stock
They
footage,
actually,
yeah.
which was made me so happy because they finally like they have a flashback to like old stuff, and they actually did. Sure, it wasn't much, but at least it wasn't old footage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also
glad
I was also gonna say, when taking a look at that key visual of the movie, of the teaser that they shown, is it just me, or do you think they're going for more of the manga counterpart with how colorful?
Yes, he's very
Yes.
much like his manga self. His color is very straight up, because the manga color, when because the actual manga was black and white, but you know what I mean, the covers and stuff.
Right.
Mhm.
His colors were always like that, more of a yellowy orange, not a straight up reddish orange.
Mm-hmm.
So that's more manga accurate.
I did notice that as well. I looked at
Yeah, it's very, very bright orange.
Now, there was a comment in our Discord, speaking of the people who don't like the animation, there's a comment in our Discord, if you check the hashtag anime,
Mhm.
the anime channel, saying he knows who he is, who said this stuff. And you can see it. But anyways, what he said was, I don't like it, it looks too much like rotoscope. I'm like,
And how's that bad?
How
because
is
it's so
that
fluid, and I'm
bad?
like, that's good to me. That means it's
Yeah,
super
it is.
fluid.
That's
It's not
That's
rotoscope,
well,
it's that fluid.
means, that's going back to old cell animation.
Star
not
Child
flash
said,
animation.
Mhm.
Star Child actually would have preferred the old footage. Huh.
Huh.
I guess we all have our different ways to like what we prefer,
Yeah.
but it's just that I found that it's kind of like I was happy because like otherwise it just feels like it's kind of a cop out instead of actually using what you have, like what you can make. It's like when we released Kai and they had like, oh, we have all these new openings, but it's still the same from the 80s. I was like
Mhm.
kind of disappointed there.
Yeah, you figure that they probably would have done more like, reanimated every scene in a new, more modern type of design. So that way,
Whoa.
At least,
they'd be at least doing like a proper remake.
At least I would assume when they did with Kai, but like I mean, at least they did fix up many of the, they shorted down and all that, which I'm happy about because it's easier for newcomers to actually get into Dragon Ball instead of having to like, oh, I don't feel like reading, I can watch the show, but it's like 500 episodes. I don't know how many episodes there actually are in the original run, but
On
299.
Planet Namek,
Okay.
a 5-minute battle lasts 24 episodes.
Yep.
It was about that long, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
something stupid like that. Yeah.
Star Child, he said, but then again, I'm old.
we are all old.
We are all.
Kai was trash,
Well,
especially what they did to Mr. Popo, is what Starchild said next.
So the next thing I was gonna bring up about the animation was actually nothing. It looked good to me. So one dude in our Discord didn't like it. Whatever.
Okay, I can say something. I don't want, and I just hope that whoever Goku is fighting, whoever's up that top of that ice pillar, better not be who I think it is.
That's in my notes.
Because I am so tired. I don't like him. He has been so overused in everything. He has to be in a fighting game. He has to be like.
Are you talking about Broly?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it's not Broly.
No.
But like
they're all
because he's not Toriyama design.
Yeah, he's not. He's not officially canon in Toriyama's eyes.
Of course not. But I'm just saying, like, I just hope that this is not another excuse to shove in.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Right.
This is just what I
got you.
This is just what I don't.
It's a valid fear because of Kale. I see.
Yeah, because Kale sucked ass.
Because Toei literally just made her because they thought Broly was cool.
I know. I've heard all about it.
Toriyama saw that, he was like, fine, but let me make another character to
counterbalance that.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Cauliflower. I never liked Kale, but
I can see why. Now I know why I like Cauliflower more than Kale. Because she was actually Toriyama.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And at least, and when at least the good part of Kefla shows up. So like,
yes, Kefla basically is just it felt less like a fusion and more like just super duper Cauliflower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which I'm perfectly fine with. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now
but,
I have in my notes. Speaking of you talking about the guy in the pillar. Now, here's something. Before we go to who you think he is, because I got notes on that. Because it's actually, let me just say, there's no confirmation of who that is.
No, not yet.
If you see people on Twitter, the reason I'm bringing this up because misinformation, people, not us,
of course,
definitely not us, but people on Twitter, everything. It's blank. It's so and so confirmed. No, it's not. Stop spreading your crap around, clickbaiters. You know who you are.
It's by OC from Cineverse.
God, no.
So, with that out of the way, it's not confirmed on who it is. If you see any of that crap, just know it's crap. Unless it's from somebody who you trust, like, for me, it's Kozenju. Because they actually have translators who are fluent in Japanese. 2 of them. But the thing I want to point out about him, get to who you think it is, he has yellow eyes. He does not have black eyes like a Saiyan should. I wonder what that's all about.
Oh, the kind of like fur he has around his waist, kind of.
So, pretty sure he's a Saiyan, but he's not. Either he's not base form, or he's just so special that his base form has different eyes, even. Or he's a half breed.
Or could it be he's already in? I was gonna say, could it be he's already in Ultra Instinct mode?
Nah, no. The aura is like, from what I can see from the
aura was green.
Well, I'm just talking about the eyes, rather.
Oh, the eyes were yellow, and Ultra Instinct is
silver.
It's gray. They grayed out. They kind of like shiny gray, silver gray. I would say.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
My joke theory is that he's actually, the real Son Goku from, the...
So somebody said that. Somebody said that in a comment on YouTube, Son Wukong, the actual Chinese.
Yeah, Wukong. Yeah, Son Wukong.
I wouldn't mind that. That would be actually cool.
That would be.
That would.
That'd be crazy, to be fair.
So,
who are you? Who are you? The original.
So, let's say who
Hey there. Hey, random guy. I want to punch you. Wait a minute. You're just me.
It's not confirmed, again, but prevailing theory is that it's Yamoshi, original Super Saiyan God.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's a prevailing theory. That's the one I believe the most right now. Other than the other theory, which this one I just was thinking and mulling in my head. I was like, what if that teaser is nothing and he's just a schmo he fights?
Oh, God.
That's my
just a random jobber.
Yes.
Don't any ideas. That could come true.
Because Toriyama loves doing that. He loves making people mad. So.
Oh yeah.
That's
Well,
That-
but yeah, because actually, when you think about it, who has always been the strongest one? Not the one that's most powerful one. You have Freezer,
That's right.
like in his most powerful form, he was kind of sleek.
That's Toriyama's design style.
Yeah, Cell Saga, Gohan. In the Buu Saga, Kid Buu. I mean, Kid Buu, like when he stopped being pissed, like, does he look like he's going to blow up planets? No, but he does.
Mm-hmm.
That's how Tori. He also the big strong dude is not the strongest one. Yeah.
No. And you thought that was proven with Nappa in the Saiyan saga, but nope, he was still a bitch.
Starshaw says, I haven't seen a picture of it yet, but I'll look. Yeah, you should check it out. Also, the Saiyan or whoever that is that Goku's looking at is not the guy who was announced for Dragon Ball Legends.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the new smartphone game by Bandai Namco, right?
Game, yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
that was my speculation at first.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that too. Because
they confirmed that it's not him.
Good. Well, that's good to know.
Good.
And then double confirm it turns like it's just a promo for the goddamn phone game.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Phone game guy.
Now the only problem is that we still have a game that's still being developed by Evolved people. Oh, that's right, Dimps.
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 So I said what I thought. How about you guys?
I basically said my side of it.
I mean, I definitely really like this new the teaser trailer with what they're all going for this movie. I mean, just from looking at the animation and how much smoother it is, and just and even how I like how simplified the designs are. So that means we'd actually get some more flashy and really more well choreographed fights instead of everything just looking so wooden when there's so much detail. I mean, I'm not saying that the Dragon Ball anime, whether it comes from Dragon Ball Z or, in Dragon Ball Super, having bad character designs. No. I mean, when you take a look at the character designs, they're really great, but that there comes a cost, and that, of course, is, having, like, really just over-the-edge rubber band type of fight sequences, because with that animation, like I said, it limits the free-flowing motion of the combat at times. So
right.
And when looking at the trailer with like how everything is just smoothly animated frame by frame, it's just this is what Dragon Ball Super should have been with that animation style. Well, I do like animation that is fully detailed, but there are times when I'm just like, sometimes it's better just to be simple than to just be overly, complicated. I mean, it's like how Square Enix has the really bad neck with making their every new entry of Final Fantasy in the mainline series much more prettier than the last game.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, just stay simple. You don't need to just deliver eye candy 100% of the time, because that should be like secondary. You need to focus on like a great story, great gameplay, and worry about visuals second. Even though still you can make them look good, but just focus on quality in terms of the functionalities before you focus on quality of the visuals. I mean, when looking at the Dragon Ball Super teaser for the movie, that's basically like the complete opposite of Dragon Ball Super the anime. It seems like it goes for more quality in the animation rather than quality in its overall visual.
Right.
And honestly, I really like that, and it's making me even more confident that this movie might actually do a lot better animation-wise. Because, what's the matter?
I just remembered a couple things. Go ahead.
Okay, but it's with this teaser trailer that came about, it makes me wonder: is it taking place after the universe survival arc, or is it going to be taking place before?
Oh, that was already confirmed. It's after.
Yeah, it's post.
Oh, okay, so it's post universe survival. It makes me wonder what characters like Goku, Vegeta, even Beerus, Whis, and some of those others that have been a part of the within the continuity of Dragon Ball Super, what are their roles going to be for the movie? I mean, I hope it's just not like another buddy gathering like they did for Battle of Gods.
Oh, that would be horrible.
It would be horrible. I mean, there's got to be something. very
tell you
awesome
what-
plan
what-
for this movie. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep my eye on it throughout the whole year, and I definitely want to see it for what it is when it comes out this December.
I just remembered some of the plot details. Okay, so first off, what makes me happy? Written by Toriyama completely.
Yes.
No, unlike with Super, where he just gave dots and Toei said, let's do our thing of throwing out Tien.
Oh,
You know, because that was all them.
Because why not?
All I can say is that this is going to be interesting because, like
Even Star Child said it.
When they trashed
when
all
they
the human
trashed
characters,
the
that's
human
basically
characters,
what they bottlenecked themselves into.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Toei for you.
Yep.
Go ahead.
yeah, but okay, that actually makes it interesting because then we don't actually know who can actually get the final kill. Because had it's been Toei, you know that Goku is going to be the one who takes all the glory.
Yep, if it's Toei, yeah.
Of course.
So, the cool thing about the story, you didn't notice about what has been said and translated. Toriyama said it was on Toei's site, right?
Yep.
But Kanzenshu retranslated it to a more accurate translation.
Okay.
Basically, what they said was that Toriyama said it's going to be about the Saiyans' past.
Yeah.
Something about their past and something about Frieza, but not Frieza. Doesn't say Frieza's going to be in it, but just that something about their past involving Frieza, and that an enemy from the past is going to show up, and it says who's still going to be the strongest Saiyan, which is why people think it's Yamoshi. Because of him talking about the past, but also about the whole thing about talking about Frieza and the Saiyans' past. It could be. This is just speculation. This is my. Please, guys, don't say Toriyama said this. No. I said what Toriyama said. Now I'm saying this is what I'm saying out of my butt.
Okay.
And it's something about like Goku or Vegeta or both learning about Beerus being the one who told Frieza to destroy planet Vegeta.
Oh.
So he's talking about Frieza. We're gonna find out about Frieza. I'm gonna explore their past and what Frieza did, and it's like,
So
what's
we're doing time
confirmed
travel
is
again.
somebody's time. It could be Yamoshi, or somebody's time traveling.
For the initiate, who is Yamoshi?
He is the original Super Saiyan God. The one that they talked about when Shenron said, there was the original Super Saiyan God appeared, and because there were evil Saiyans, and that they made the righteous Saiyans made up the ritual to create the original Super Saiyan God.
Mm-hmm.
And Toriyama explained further on that saying, when he went away, he was a regular Super Saiyan. He was fighting, became a Super Saiyan God. That went away. Then he got overwhelmed and defeated, and that his soul, when he got defeated, because he was a God level, like Beerus sensed it way back, and that's what caused his premonition, his dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
See, I can see that.
Yeah.
It's just a good question to ask because not everyone know. Like, I did not actually know the name of the previous Super Saiyan God, so.
Me neither, to be fair.
That's how much of a nerd I am. I read.
Hey, Jerry. Jerry,
Well,
I was gonna say just to poke fun at you saying you talking out of your butt.
Oh God.
You say you're talking out of your butt. Well, guess what comes out of your butt?
That is one big pile of shit.
And guess where shit goes?
The toilet.
Oh yeah.
It also goes on r/Dragon Ball Z.
So
where is the toilet?
Double R set up a combo on me. Wow.
Reddit.
I amaze myself sometimes.
Yeah.
But can you answer this then? Where's the toilet?
Next door.
Reddit.
I thought you were gonna do the next door.
Yeah, no, I wasn't setting up for
Next
that
door.
one.
Yeah.
Jackass.
Okay, so it wasn't lost on me, but it was lost on him.
Yeah. So basically, you guys one up me there. So my hat's off to you guys.
You're welcome.
Congratulations, Double R. You played yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was not.
Congratulations.
Congratulation.
Congratulations, you are winning.
We're talking about Evangelion. Congratulations.
Oh God, I got a story about that.
You prove that a culture has justice.
You have beaten a great
culture.
game.
I got more pizza, but carry on.
So Jeff,
Yes.
knowing what I just said, what do you think is actually going to happen?
Well, with what you brought up, it brought up a good theory of mine. You know how people like when you, being the bigger Dragon Ball fan than I, you know how we think and feel that the franchise should be about, like the whole theme about Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z and even GT, the entire franchise is about moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
What if your idea of this movie being about Beerus's comeuppance, about both Goku and even Vegeta, find out that he was the one that ordered Frieza to destroy Planet Vegeta? What if this is going to be a bookend to the new series, which is a time jump post Dragon Ball Z?
They did say, because they did say that End of Z is still part of Super.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that we're going to see End of Z Super. Okay.
Because I honestly am hoping with this new series, because they did basically, they basically reinstated as of late that there is going to be a continuation to Super.
Basically, because in an interview with the Toei showrunners, they said, "Oh yeah, Toriyama gave us these manuscripts that clearly show that the story has more to go."
I mean, I'm happy that they're gonna continue on, but like as everyone else, I want the post C to continue on also because
yeah, that's what
I want to
if
see
they
a go.
continue, I want to see it after Z.
Yeah, I want to
That's
see a
what
go
all
take.
spot Super was going to be.
Well, everyone thought that. I thought
Yeah.
that too. It was like, oh right, we're gonna continue on like and make GT absolutely not
Yes.
canon 100%.
Yeah.
But instead, it was just a continuation taking place a couple of months after Kid Buu, and I was like, okay.
I think they confirmed it as 4 years after Kid Buu.
No, it's just a couple of.
Few months.
Is it 4 years?
Oh,
no,
a
it's
few
a couple
months?
months.
Oh,
Yeah,
several
it was like
months.
four
Oh, okay.
4 months, something like that. Because again, Goten hasn't aged at all. Trunks hasn't aged at all. Both the shittiest characters in the show hasn't aged at all. So
Yep.
So
Yes,
you
Kid
know what those two
Trunks.
characters are.
Shitty.
also somehow. Also, my big question is, and correct me if I'm wrong, but when did PLF and the gang become kids?
They never explained that.
No,
They
they
never
did
did.
not.
Because I don't remember that happened in GT.
In GT after, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after. So when did they become kids? I missed something, and you know what? I hate them too. I'm so happy they haven't shown up in such a long time right now. For me,
They
ruined
had to write them in somehow.
I don't understand why they even showed up at all in Gotham Super. They are not entertaining. They are just annoying and take up everything.
Like,
They do nothing.
When I see them, you get rid of Pilaf and you get rid of the dog, Maya's okay.
Just keep mine, yeah.
Yeah.
it's gonna
Well,
include
kind of-
anything.
Yeah, but that's because she's an integral part in the main plot because of Trunks, the future Trunks arc.
Well,
Yeah.
but although they actually did make her character great, her future counterpart.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, she becomes really good. Like it was actually kind of refreshing seeing an old school Dragon Ball character actually get something a part of Super, and I'm happy it was mine of all of them. But I'm still don't understand why there are kids. Is it just so that Mike could be old enough for future Trunks?
Probably.
I don't know.
Star Child said he wants to see something other than Super Saiyan, and he thinks Shu is cool, though.
Yeah. Like, that's one thing I'm liking about when we were talking originally about this early in the week, Jerry. I'm liking that the animation feels more vibrant. It feels more of a fresh face, a new... I think that's what Dragon Ball needs. I think in general, post-Z.
Definitely.
Fresh
It
blood.
needs new fresh. It needs fresh blood. Thank you.
That's
Yeah,
why I'm glad they got these One Piece guys instead of...
Yeah, because that's what I think going
Yamamuro isn't the same, man. He's...
Exactly. I think that's whatever the series is post-Super, which I hope to God is after Dragon Ball Z, we need to go forward.
Definitely.
Mhm.
I really hope it's done by that crew, because I'm not bashing the guys, because if I'll give Toy Boy credit for one thing, I'm glad that they did fix the animation keys for its home release and digital release. That I like. I can give them the fact. But when you have those mistakes on the original broadcast, that is just bad. It shows you don't have no respect for the brand.
Mm-hmm.
But my overall thoughts, again, we don't know that much, but I'm liking that, from what I can gather, I feel like what we're seeing post the Tournament of Power, I think we're seeing Goku actually mature for the first time, like character development wise, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like what we see with Tournament of Powers, I think we're finally seeing what Whis said during Resurrection of F.
Yep.
That he needs to be more focused as a fighter and be more vigilant, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like how Vegeta is.
Yeah.
He takes things
that's why he got shot with that laser.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I still get angry at that.
Oh yeah.
Out of all the things that could have happened to Goku in Resurrection of F,
And he was in his Super Saiyan Blue form.
Yeah. But it's because
That's bullshit.
he gets a what you say moment.
Like,
From the-
you just use the exact
From one
word.
of-
and the reason why is because of the bullshit. And the reason why is because of like, remember what Whis said in the early movie, Goku, you lower your guard way too often when you think you have the upper hand, and that's what he did, and that came up out of an ass. But it would be better if he had just turned off his blue, and then at least it would be more plausible.
Mm-hmm.
Still be like, but nope, we have to do it in blue, and makes totally not logic, because then apparently Frieza has technology to surpass Super Saiyan Blue.
But that's the thing I love about the nerd as we get to the finale of Tournament of Power, which, if I recall correctly, guys, it's either later tonight or late tomorrow night, right?
Yep.
Late tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Cool. But that said, I really loved last week's episode because I felt like that topic and tone that Resurrection F implanted. I can't believe it's been a year now since that movie was released in theaters, right?
Mm.
Or was it 2 years?
No, a couple years.
A couple years ago, but still, for how long that's released, I'm glad that idea finally came full circle with last week's episode. You know what I mean? Because you see that Goku was about to, knock Jiren out of the ring without any hesitation until what happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pissed. I actually assumed first he was going to pull a Frieza, and be like, oh, he's going to give him some energy, and I want to fight some more, bitch. I was like,
right.
Right.
That's what I assumed first, but then it was like,
Me too.
Wait. Oh, but then it was like, oh shit, no, he's actually knocking him out. Come on, fucking do it.
My words were thank God. But overall, again, I need to see more because, while Jerry got a lot of detailed information from this 30-second trailer, for me as a general audience member of Dragon Ball who has, like Jared, been watching the series since being first introduced to DBZ back in 96, 97.
Around that, yeah.
I need to see more.
Watched it on Saban.
Yeah. Yep.
I watched it on Toonami in the UK, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had a Saban before Toonami had it, where it was just up to the Ginyu arc with Ocean
Yes.
Yep, with Peter Kalamis as Goku.
I have only seen one episode of the anime, and it was so many years ago when I was in the Netherlands, because we were we were on a 2-week vacation and we drove all the way down, and we were in this B&B, and they happened to have Dragon Ball on. I was like, oh shit, I never seen this. And it was actually during the Cyberman fight.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What, with the famous Yamcha crater, or?
No, it was one of those filler fights, if I remember correctly. So it was, but it was during the Cyberman fight. I remember that still vividly. And that's my only episode. I just have the entire manga instead. That's my entire exposure to the show.
Yamcha got hugged by a creeper.
Yep, pretty much. But overall, what I'm trying to get to, I think I need to see more of what I'm seeing so far. I feel like I'm getting the changes that I've been wanting to since the start of the announcement of Dragon Ball Super was announced to begin with. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because in Jerry Contest, I don't hate Dragon Ball Super, but there was things that I like But there's a lot of things I really hate about the entire show. And I will say this: if you want a good representation of the actual source, read the manga.
Oh yes, always read the manga. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but in this instance, the manga is doing a better job than the anime.
I mean, I would.
Oh, he also said Toru Taro.
I would like to disagree on like. I mean, you're right to not hate it, but like I actually do enjoy Super. When you get past the 2 arcs that's basically just retelling of the movies, I actually do enjoy it. Yes, there are some elements that annoys me, but for me, like when this is over, I'm probably gonna rewatch it again and enjoy it as much as I did in the beginning, because like I'm just happy to finally also be there for the like. Get to experience it with everyone else. Because here's the thing, I didn't really get to experience like the show or anything like that until like again years in the future. I didn't even know the voice of like the Funimation, like the current, like the voice of Goku, like until 2002 when Budokai 2 came out. Because even when we got Budokai 1, it was the Japanese.
Yeah, it was all in Japanese for the European audience.
Well, to be blunt, Alex, I'm not saying that my problem with Super was the retelling of the movies. In fact, I think Super was done better than what we got as both movies. You know what I mean? Because to TV, you can do a lot more. You know what I mean?
Of course, for me, but it's just that I just came from the movies and just like I have to sit through like a year's worth of movie retelling. It was just kind of a vexing, you know?
Right, Like, for example, my biggest problem with Super has been some of the arcs post the retelling of the movies. Like, the whole Future Trunks arc. Like, I liked it, but find out what Goku Black really was, I thought that was a huge cop-out.
I think Goku Black's still my favorite, although you're right.
Like don't get me wrong,
I agree. My only issue is the entire Future Trunks arc. That's the only one I'm not really a big fan of. It's the only one I was just like, are we done?
Ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Goku Black is not like
a
super bad villain. There's like
it's just
I like him a lot.
That's Zamasu in
It's
general.
just how his creation came to be. That was a huge cop out.
Like Jerry can attest, because I told you just years ago before we even found out who Goku Black was. My theory was better, right?
Yeah.
What's the theory?
Makes sense.
His theory was that it was a canon version of Baby.
Who?
Baby from GT.
Baby from
Baby.
GT.
Okay.
The Tuffle.
No, yeah, I remember.
But remember,
but my theory was, when it came to Goku Black, I honestly thought that he was Goku within the timeline where the androids destroyed much of Earth.
Mine was that it was his corpse. Yeah.
Yeah, it was his corpse. Like
because
somebody
remember him clenching his chest.
Yep.
Yeah, he was clenching his chest. It's like somebody either revived his corpse or he just came back and was like declaring his revenge on humanity because of dying from the virus.
My theory was that it was it's sort of like a universe where like Goku didn't hit his head.
Right. That could have been too, but it's funny that you both brought it up because that's where the theory of it being Baby from GT originated. Because isn't Baby somewhat of basically being a parasite?
Yeah, he's a parasite. Yeah.
So it's kind of funny that you two kind of had the same similar idea that I did.
Because I assumed they're just like, Samasu realized Goku like this, then he like went back in time, plucked like before he hit his head, and then like taught him everything he knew, and that's what I thought Black Goku was.
And that would have worked, but again, I don't hate I want
all of our theories would have worked much better than it's just like I want his body. Give me his body,
exactly,
guys. And I also want to bring this point up again, since we're talking about Goku Black. Who the fuck in their mind at Funimation, or who the fuck in their mind thought it was a good idea to make Goku Black sound British?
That was
legal.
Oh,
because it's more legal.
I can tell you that exactly. It was in a Reddit AMA, right?
Yeah, I don't know which one you talked about. I read that one.
Camel was given crap, and rightfully so, in my opinion. Anyways, it's his headcanon. Shemel's headcanon. He thought, well, since he's Rosé, Zamasu's power flows more through Goku Black. No.
See, that's
He was
why
always
when
Zamasu.
that's why when you
This is
hear
why
Goku
our
Black,
levels are BS.
that's why when you hear Goku Black in Dragon Ball Fighter Z, it's really kind of strange because I think when Goku Black was first introduced into the Dragon Ball games in the form of Xenoverse 2, Schimmel had no idea how to do Goku Black.
Yeah, so you just gave Goku like a rougher more voice.
Yeah. Then when Fighter Z came out, obviously I think because we're not at the Goku Black arc in the Funimation dub, we're probably still.
Toonami we are.
No, I'd say they should probably start. They're probably in that about.
They already are in Toonami, yeah.
Okay, so we're there now, which must have meant that during Fighter Z, they were recording.
Yep.
The VAs for the current arc now.
Yep.
Pretty sure.
So Schimmel had more of a. This is Goku Black. This is what it should sound like, and. Yeah, I kind of prefer the Xenoverse 2 Goku Black to.
I mean, I like.
What's funny?
I like Sean. Like, I was just gonna say this just quick. I like Sean, but like, this is like, what kind of like, what he becomes more British? A headcanon, but that still doesn't make sense, man. Oh, he's getting more close to Zamasu as he turns more as he fights more.
Yep.
That makes still less sense. It wouldn't that like it would make sense if you fused with him and then you would start talking like that. That makes more sense. But
what's funny is that he got called off for that, and then he just went, "Oh, but you understand the process."
He went nuts.
He just went, "How dare you? You're not an artist like me."
He's trash.
He basically just went on this weird.
Yeah, as Jeff said, and Star Child said in the chat, Schimmel is trash, which I call him Shillmill.
So.
Yep.
What's also funny is that regular Zamasu doesn't have a British accent.
No.
So it makes.
I know.
So his headcanon makes even less sense.
But like, I still enjoy his voice for Goku. Like, his voice is. That's the voice I've been growing up with since Budokai 2. So for like, but you can still give shits for the character for like the people behind them anyway. So and I agree with you guys.
You know, and speaking of which, we know how. Goku is the more humble one, whereas Vegeta is the more, irritated, arrogant one. But the thing is that Chris Sabat is the humble one, whereas Schimmel is the more irritated, arrogant bastard.
I think it might stem from like it's also probably like again, this guy has been voicing Goku how long now?
For over 20 years.
20 years.
Something years.
Yeah. So he probably feels like. Again, I'm not here defending him. I'm just like saying, like he probably you voice a character for so long, you become extremely attached to this character, and when people call out for him, it's like he's not attacking just himself. He attacks a character he has been voicing for 2 decades, and like I can understand at the same time why he acts like this, but there's no excuse for why he should act the way he does.
Yeah,
you're not wrong because the problem is we don't see this with Nozawa, the original VA for Goku over in Japan.
She's happy and very proud of her work as Goku.
Or better yet, like when we look here in the U.S. in regards to Mario with his VA. He's been
Charles Martinet.
Yeah, Charles Martinet's been voicing this character for
20 years.
About 20 years too, as well. Yeah. It's 64, right?
Yeah,
I know.
No, it actually appeared in the game before it, so
because it was around 95, 96, so 22, 23 years, but still, the problem with Schimmel, you're not wrong, Alex, the problem is that he's not a professional, because, I can understand him being, attached to a character he's been voicing for 20 plus years, that's understandable, but you need to be a responsible and, more important, a professional adult. Especially when you're working with your so-called friend, who is now head voice director. When he tells you that you're screwing up, like it's the old.
That's right. Sabat did that, and Schimmel posted about that. Talked about it at a con. He was like, "Oh, one of these days I'm gonna slap Sabat," because he was acting the fool. Sabat called him out on it, and he got butthurt.
If your best friend's telling you you're screwing up, you're screwing up. You should listen to your best friend.
Yeah.
But Schimmel isn't because he's
He's 3 years old, basically.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I was trying to find a nicer way to say it.
Yeah.
He's childish. He's just childish.
Oh, by the way, hello, LPH.
Hey.
No, you totally agree. But again, everyone handles differently, and the way Schemmel handles, it's the shittiest you can do as a professional voice actor as you are.
You can write your theories about the Dragon Ball Super in the chat. We'll read them.
And I totally
agree
with
you, Star Child. By the way,
I'm not going to dismiss your complaints about Schemmel because
same Star Child as well. You can say what you think.
Yeah.
If you saw the teaser by now.
Oh, and Star Child also said, Schemmel wouldn't be anything without Goku. He'd still be doing background voices for the original Berserk series.
And you know what? Star Child's not wrong, because if there's one thing I will never forgive Schemmel for doing, let's not forget, wasn't he the original guy that portrayed Goku as Superman?
Yep.
Yeah. Which, in fact...
Calamus never did that, yeah.
Yeah, he never did. In fact, I think Columbus did a better job. That's why...
Oh, yeah.
Calamus even took a pot shot at him.
I said Kaioken right.
Yeah, I said Kaioken correctly, yep.
and not only that, but you were the one that brought this up like a couple weeks ago, in fact, right, Jerry?
Yes.
There was a recent con that was happening.
Yeah,
and at the last minute, he originally canceled, right?
Yeah, they told him he couldn't come because somebody blocked him, and he didn't say who, but we all knew it was Schemmel.
Yeah.
And then after everybody talked to Schemmel, he said, "Okay, I'm good now, and please don't attack Schemmel." Even though
he deserves it.
Yeah,
even though he
confirming that it was Schemmel.
But it's kind of like the damage has already been done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the only Goku. Is what he's basically. I'm the only Goku. He even said at another con when somebody brought up Calamus, he said, "F you, I'm Goku. I didn't quit."
Well, you know what I said?
Last time I checked,
then this franchise should have been dead since '97.
Ocean Dub Group didn't quit. They were basically fired.
Yeah,
because
Funimation got the rights.
In-house.
And
they always had the rights.
Yeah, but they were cheap back in the day.
Yeah, they were cheap. Yeah. Exactly. They didn't want to spend the money on pro actors, so they brought in randos.
More professional, you know what I mean?
Well,
they're
I can say
randos.
this about Funimation. Now that Sony owns the company, they probably will most likely be able to get over that hurdle now.
Yeah.
With hiring more professional voiceovers.
Yeah, but the thing that we have to worry about now is that does this mean they might get future rights to a Dragon Ball feature film?
Possibly.
I believe. Speaking of this movie, I believe it's going to be, if not worldwide, about world simultaneous release.
That's what I heard from the recent.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah,
that Bamco did earlier in the week.
So it's getting both a Japanese and English dub.
Yeah.
You won't have to wait for your dub.
Good.
Which is nice.
Yeah, I like
probably
that.
Still gonna have to wait for it. I don't think they're gonna fucking air it over here in Sweden. So
again, for what it sounds like it's gonna be a worldwide release this December. I mean, nothing's been confirmed, but from the way that they talked,
right? Yeah.
Worldwide release, Japan and North America. Yeah, that's the world, guys.
The whole
no.
my world.
It will also be Europe as well, but here's the funny thing.
I know what you're saying.
I know. I'm just joking. It's just
let Dane talk. He's got something to say.
Yes.
It's kind of like cool now that we're getting these simultaneous releases with Japan, because like January we had Monster Hunter World. That was a simultaneous release.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I'm thinking, like, how cool
would
it be?
Octopath Traveler simultaneous?
I think
know,
so.
Actually, yeah.
I think so.
I think it is. Yeah.
No, but again, I'm just sorry.
We're getting the point now where maybe if when this Dragon Ball movie does come like simultaneous release, and we're getting
Star Child brought up a good point. Go ahead.
That'd be so good. That'd be good for so many things, because it will go to show that maybe we can start getting to an age where we get the dub and the sub of an anime at the same time, as opposed to the freaking delay that we've had with Super.
That would be nice.
Oh God, I remember. Yeah, when Super first came out, you had to go to the Methods Network, as we say on MAHQ.
Mm-hmm.
Because like when we've had to wait for Super right now, as I say, we're at the Goku Black saga, and Japan just finishing up Tournament of Power or whatever it's called.
Finish up an entire thing.
Universe Survival Arc.
And how many episodes is that? It's like 130 or 151.
131.
131 is going to be tomorrow's.
So what are we on Europe dub or Western dub?
40 something.
40 or 50 something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're like 100.
Like 2 years behind, basically.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Which is just ridiculous when you think about it. But,
oh God, yes.
Starchild says they will show it in 2 theaters in Dallas.
Yep.
Well, they did the same thing too when both Resurrection and Battle of Gods originally came out, respectively, right, Jerry?
Oh yeah.
It was like a very limited run here where we live.
Yep, I believe it was. It wasn't even as. Even though Springfield's the third
55
largest
episode in the English sub. 55 episodes.
Third largest
so
town.
we are.
So we're almost to that good animated episode. In the dub.
Yeah. So if we're 55 episodes in, we're about freaking 50, 80.
A year
and a half.
Roughly 2 years. Roughly 2 years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I mean, I'm probably gonna have to wait to see it. I'm probably gonna wait until someone when the release comes out, because like, no, in my country, this is not gonna air over here.
Probably not.
Which is gonna suck. Because then I'm gonna have to do everything I can until, or at least someone put up at least a decent quality up in some certain sites.
Methods. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My very, I would say, maybe not legal methods.
As always, as usual.
Well, I got no choice living in the country I do. Like, the only way I can actually support is through like Crunchyroll. But like, I've been having issues with Crunchyroll because they still use fucking Flash-based fucking.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flash.
And
I'm getting the age of HTML5. Why haven't they got that yet?
It's too bad you guys don't have the option to use Verve.
Yeah, I know. It sucks.
Yeah.
And it's so annoying when everybody's like, hey guys, use Verb. You can use all this, like, watch
Because
Hulu and all that fun stuff.
In this country.
Last year, I would highly recommend it.
Yeah.
I mean, some people are like, have you used one of those VMP stuff? Like I don't want to do that. It's like, I want to watch it legally as I can.
Yeah,
but I'm not going to pay.
Tokusatsu.
Yeah, but like, I don't want to go through like this shit because I don't fully trust it anyway, and like, it's just not something I would feel proud of doing. So I hate licensing. I hate this issue. It's the same reason we never get fucking Super Robot
Wars.
Yeah.
I know if it wasn't you, it was gonna be me who brought that up.
Yeah, but like, it's the main issue. Like, why we can't have being outside a certain like radius and shit.
Oh, what's going on there?
Sorry, my bad.
Oh.
I was just on Go Nintendo right now, just looking up some news stories that I can.
It's so frustrating because.
Anyway, continue.
It's okay.
It's so frustrating because, like, support your, favorite anime, support your creator. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to support them? I'm not a big fan of, I'm not a big one of those people who buy status of the show, and it's still not 100%. From what I know, the creator doesn't really get all the money from like buying their merchandise. That is not how it works. The only reason they get is through, like, if they are making the show, like making the manga, which is still very hard to come by, or purchasing, I guess, the Blu-rays, DVD, which is still not enough. So, like, it's very hard to do anything. And again, the only legal way for me is Crunchyroll, but I've been using that less and less because, like, I cannot stand the fucking media player they're using.
Oh, I hate it.
Yeah,
and you're not wrong, House, because
of that.
It's even a bigger problem too with home video releases too, because you want.
That's why I'm glad Jeff is generous.
Me and Jerry, we always live in the same city.
Yep.
And there was a store called FYE in the local mall that's near to us.
Yeah.
If you want to see how atrocious most of the Blu-rays from Funimation were, you wonder why Blu-ray, specifically home video releases in physical format for anime, has died quickly. It's places because of places like FYE who would just rack the price up to
jack that price up.
horrendous prices.
I know. See, that's frustrating because that's the only way I can get is purchasing Blu-rays because it's the only thing that is region free because we still have issues with we had this massive issues with DVDs. Like unless you had a region free player, which I did, but it was still hard to get actual episodes. I own a very small collection of Blu-rays on animes. I have Gurren Lagann. I have the first best season of One Punch Man.
Yep.
Full Metal Alchemist. And I would say half of the full series of Fairy Tail.
Yep.
But it still is. It's the prices is still fucking high, and it infuriates me every fucking time.
Starchild brought up a point about prices. He remembers back when VHS were $40 and they only had 2 episodes.
God.
Yeah.
I remember those days too.
And you're not, and also Jeff, you're not wrong about FYE. When they're jacking the prices up on their anime when it comes to Blu-ray releases, because when I was living in Arizona, one of the biggest anime distributors aside from FYE was Suncoast. Before they went bankrupt.
In Chicago, that's what we use, Suncoast.
Yeah, before they went bankrupt. But the thing is that their anime that they had there was goddamn jacked up the wazoo.
No, that's
Yes,
very
it was.
limited.
I mean, it doesn't help that Blu-ray has become so it's become the main thing. I mean, you see fucking anime. You can just probably Google anime Blu-ray comparison and see the TV version and then the clean Blu-ray version, and that one is also jacked.
Crystal.
And then you see certain thing in Japan. There's also jacked up because that's where the fucking animated studios get their money from. It's the Blu-ray releases.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
Japan gets even worse. Did you know that they sometimes reverse import our Blu-rays because they have?
Really?
Yep.
I'm not surprised because it's so I would say almost double the price.
Yep.
That's.
I was gonna say
that's pathetic.
Star-Child-
It just goes to show how bad the anime industry is right now with how much they're trying to please all the people who want all their moes and all those ecchi shit.
I was gonna say Star Child's
it.
point actually makes me laugh because you think about it's 2 episodes. That's what 40 to an hour runtime, somewhere around there.
Yep.
And you can get a VHS tape, a recordable VHS tape with 180 minutes on it or something like that, and record about 3 times that.
Then you're paying $120 overall.
That's what I used to. That's what me and Starchild still. We used to record on blank tapes a bunch of anime.
But basically, in the UK, we had BBC Two run The Simpsons, and the episodes were 25 minutes long. So you could fit about definitely 6 episodes on one VHS.
I got tons of.
I'm just showing. I'm just throwing up a comparison on over here. This is one of the most This one I just posted up. Look at that.
If people are in the chat, I got a question again. We're talking about Dragon Ball. If you guys didn't know, if you just came in. And we talked about that if you saw the teaser that they show Goku standing up to this dude in fur, and we're talking about anime because Dragon Ball is anime. We're talking about how lordy, how the anime industry is just
going downhill.
And I want to know what you guys think of what's going on with this Super movie, and how is it a breath of fresh air, or were you one of those people who actually liked? I mean, I liked Super's animation now. When it started.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of Super, here's a good comparison.
I still love the look of.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Blu-ray versus the TV. Yep.
Yeah.
I still love the look of.
Looks like I drew it.
Oh man. Oh god.
Shooting at yourself there, Jerry.
That's what I did.
I still love the shot of when you see Goku mastering Ultra Instinct.
Yes. Especially speaking of now, you brought that up. There's a new guy on the block. He debuted in, I forgot what episode it was, but it was the episode where Kale and Caulifla were trying to fight Goku by themselves before they fused. that guy animates like old school Z, and that's super. Like if they keep him, please keep him.
Yes.
That guy's great.
Like I said,
I believe his name starts with a Y, and it's not Yamamura.
Seeing Goku staring with in Ultra Instinct, mastered Ultra Instinct, and that brought me back to seeing when Goku first originally went Super Saiyan.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that was supposed to be like it's supposed to give you like that feeling of the first time.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, this feels just like.
Now you're making me think of that song from Lord Slug the movie, the Funimation release.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Oh,
it feels like the first time. Whatever the name of that famous band who sung that.
when Funimation was using like rock
licensed heavy metal tracks.
Again, why?
Funimation was like, yeah.
But I still like.
They used Disturbed. They used Deftones. They just used whatever was popular.
I was going to say,
I love the Deftones, but not in Dragon Ball.
I still like Steve Falconer's music for
Bruce.
Oh,
Super
Bruce
Saiyan
Falconer.
3. Oh, Bruce Falconer, not Steve. Who was
Who's Steve?
It's like me, bringing in Steve for no reason.
You got it, Jerry.
Aoki. Oh, I had him in my mind for some reason because I know he collaborated on Xenoverse 2 with something. So Bruce Falconer's Super Saiyan 3 theme.
Oh yeah.
That old Felmer's stuff was
You know what's funny?
Really good stuff.
Shemmel did not pass out doing that, but he did pass out powering up to Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah. Like, I still think, like, I don't know if Team 4-Star can ever get past it because they're still stuck on the Cell games.
And then they said that they might end it at Cell games.
Yeah.
That'd be annoying. But I want to hear Master Coex go, this is a Super Saiyan. And this is going more than a Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan 2. And this is to go like just
and this is going above and beyond.
Actually, no. What all I want is when he goes Super Saiyan 3, it's gonna be like and then be like.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. That's great.
Just do the Super Saiyan 3, everyone.
That'd be great.
Hey guys, it's Super Saiyan 3.
And this would be his voice. He punched me in the dick. Why? Why did he punch me in the dick?
Yeah.
So how long have you been going?
We've been about an hour and 35 minutes over when we started.
Oh, okay. No, because I was just like, again, the chat. Nobody's mentioned in the chat like what they think of the movie, and then we could just wrap it up, I guess.
Yeah.
But I do hope that Team 4-Star can get around to it. But
I hope so too.
That's a different discussion for something completely different.
Yeah, very true.
Thanks, Google.
But let's go back to like Super and all that stuff.
What else was the whole point?
The movie is going to be very promising.
I'm not going to say I'm hyped enough because again, this is just teaser.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but the teaser alone, it does leave a very good impression.
Said, there is even the chance, like I said in my theory, that's just a jobber. That's just
that would be fun.
For all we know,
that'd be hilarious.
That's just a Universe 6 jobber.
The only reason why I say it's kind of promising is because it is a new movie.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got past Battle of Gods, Resurrection of F. And the animation style is different and all that, but it could bring another kick to Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
because like there's some reason that Japan like really loves Dragon Ball, and it's like
Hi, Vic.
even if it goes away again for like a couple of years or whatever, like everyone's gonna be like, we want more Dragon Ball. Like that series is not gonna end.
No.
Oh yeah, it's like the same thing with Gundam, with how obscure mecha has become the last couple of years. Gundam will never go away. It will always still be.
Yeah,
I
and
mean, the main reason although I would say the
never
main
going to
reason,
go away.
I mean, the main reason Gundam isn't going to go away is because of Gunpla and all that crap. Like that's
right. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's other things that will sustain the franchise.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Gundam build fighters, build divers.
Yeah.
That's awful. But
Yeah, it's basically Star Child saying like everything after.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I like Boo Saga Star Child still.
Yeah, who doesn't?
I mean, I know, blah, blah, but you know.
I mean, seriously, I felt that Gohan after Cell Saga wasted potential.
I screwed that up.
Yeah. I was really liking Boo until they screwed up with Gohan and that Goku had to be sitting there yet again.
Mm-hmm. And it just shocked me
just
more
always
that
blame on the editor for that one.
and it shocked me more that that was all on Toriyama.
Yep, lack of an editor. Nobody was there to rein him in and be like, no, because the editor he had there, not lack of, but he was very hands off. The new editor during the Boo Saga.
See, that's why you and I, in our respective fan bases, when you say, you're the right thing, like, because you and I are same goal in regards to our respective fan bases, like, you know that the whole myth of the creator can do no wrong is BS, because there's sometimes the creator can do wrong.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you want proof. Like, there's times, like I just said, like, I'm part of the Ruby fan base. There are sometimes I think that the creator, Montione, when he was still writing the show, he should have done a second take or a rewrite to what he was doing, like how you have just said about Toriyama. Or Dragon Ball. Or the best thing, Star Wars. I mean, even when George Lucas still had it, you know what I mean?
A creator has done no wrong. Take a look at Kojima. He's done more wrong than anything.
And I'm a Metal Gear fan.
Yeah, I mean, I think like there's nothing like a creator needs
He's
someone.
sort of John Cena's of Dragon Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Like the thing is that we always try to be like, everyone's trying to say like, oh no, a creator should get as much hands on as can. Maybe right, but they also need someone behind and being there criticizing what their idea is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because giving a creator a free range of like, no, don't tell the dude how to handle his project.
That's the last thing you need are yes men. I agree.
Look at WWE.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nothing more than yes men.
A lot of bad ideas are because people tell Vince he's wrong, but he says screw you, and he doesn't. You're just if they're really bad ideas. Well, I'm the creator, so blah blah blah. And
the thing is that, like, even though I'm looking forward to, like, if we're gonna go quickly to Kojima, like,
I know Star Child knows what I'm talking about.
Like, I am excited a bit for like whatever these, what Kojima's cooking up, but like at the same time, I'm a bit scared because again, this is Kojima when he has no one telling him.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you should rethink about that.
You're not the one. I've been saying that for months, right, Jerry?
Yep.
I mean, I've been that for like some months. But, like, it's just
I'm glad Mario can breathe underwater.
What?
Go ahead.
No, like it's just that a creator should never have to like it should. They can have all the range, but it still needs someone who tells them maybe rethink about this, and maybe because when no one tells you that what you're doing might be wrong, you're not going to understand by yourself why everyone is then going against it. Like, why is everyone hating this stuff? I thought like now that I could create, everyone was going to love me.
Right.
Like, we love Toriyama and Dragon Ball, but too much for Toriyama getting his free range, and we get crap.
Yeah. There's times when creators they need to have some restraint or know their limits, but at the same time too. Yeah.
Yes, those two.
Yep.
Oh, break.
But at the same time,
they don't have Aaron anymore, so that's what happens.
But at the same time, they shouldn't always have to listen to what the people want. I mean, they can do stuff that's in the right mind, but at the same time, they should not go overboard on their own. There needs to be more of an even balance in that regard.
Yeah.
LPH and Star Child. LPH said anything in Marvel right now, and Star Child said you need somebody to bounce ideas off of.
Yeah, because it's
exactly.
like what we were just talking about. You can't please anyone in a fan base. You can never do that.
Yeah, you can never please everybody. Yep.
Of course.
Speaking of which, something that Marvel Entertainment needs to realize.
Yeah, just like how Masashi Kishimoto made Naruto and Hinata one and the same because of the fans. It's like, dude, you fucked up.
No, but when you told me
office into a house of lies.
Yes, house of lies.
Yeah, but it's even funnier when you told me and Jerry years ago that even his own wife dismissed the idea of it, saying, "Well, you're stupid." That should be saying a lot.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? This about the
when Naruto and Hinata became husband and wife. It was more of Kishimoto listening to the fans instead of going by his own direction.
What was his idea then? Tente?
No, to be with Naruto and Sakura.
Yeah, because it seemed like it made more sense based on what was going on in the story. But basically, he just pretty much did a 180 to fuck everybody. He said, I'm going to listen to the fans because I can't even think for myself because I'm shit.
You need ideas to bounce off at the same time. Like, you're right. There's also you got the balance of also not listening too much to what other people want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course.
It's that balance, Can't be just thinking everything you do is great, and you also can't be going, oh well, I need to kowtow to every whim.
Yes, and around you saying it's
all... You need that balance. You can't go around thinking, oh well, I can do no wrong. And you also can't go, well, I need to kowtow to every whim of this other person.
But no,
a creator's there to create, but that's why you have. That's why we have these. That's why you have editors and be like, because they're like, this is not really working. Sure, I mean, you can always argue when it comes to the Cell Saga because Toriyama changed the villain in the Cell Saga so many times
because of the editor.
Yeah, because it was just like, so these old man and this clown.
This clown. Okay, how about this? Oh, now it's just two young punks. Oh, well, no, how about this? Now it's just some lizard guy? How about this? There we go. Perfect Cell.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you get too much because, even though I enjoy Cell Saga, and many people do, because for many, a Cell Saga is many's favorite.
Yep.
I prefer Frieza, but that's mostly because of, I absolutely love the reveal of Super Saiyan, but that's different.
Right.
We all can admit that the Cell Saga is very it's... Android 19, he's the villain. No, it's these two that's the villain. Oh, shit, no, it's this thing that's the villain.
And every time Chuck says, oh, come on!
And Vegeta,
do I have
another
5?
One? Another one?
I mean, I'm glad he was able to, fix it with the story itself, but...
Yeah.
But again, it's that's the one. You watch, you read or watch any other show, you always do. This is the definitive. This is the dude we're going after. In the attack and when the Saiyan attacks, we know that. All right, it's Vegeta. He is the goal. He is the end goal for Goku to come over. In the Frieza saga, it's Frieza and everything in between. We know Frieza is the goal. In Cell saga, you assume it's the androids. It's the androids. It's Cell. And then you go to Boo. Even though there's different version of Boo, you still know that Boo is the end goal. Boo is the one that needs to be defeated. And those works. I mean, sometimes someone can be... again, a director will be or someone in between, the middleman, can be too much vocal, be like, you need to change this, And as a creator, you can be too complacent about it, be like, oh yeah, you're right, okay, I'll change it. You need to find this, line.
Yeah, fine line, basically.
Yeah.
Well,
but unfortunately, in their minds... But unfortunately, in their minds, they're all just this.
What's a cemetery?
God damn it!
What's a paladin?
It's even worse.
I like Jeff's pains.
His guttural
Oh, that's the
pains.
reason why I've been friends for 20 years, huh? Thanks.
But anyways,
Well, since we talked pretty much about the show and about the movie and all that, I mean, the chat really they came late
yeah.
to hear our description of the movie. So, watch the archive on YouTube. Then I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Comment there then, because I don't know what else we can add. That's relevant. I mean, I'm sure we could talk all day. We can. We have before.
We usually do that.
We usually do. But
E3 for us.
That was one of the weak points of the old podcast at me, Double R, Bad Game of.
Yeah, we
did.
for the podcast's sake, what do you guys? We're gonna wrap up. What are you guys' final thoughts on the movie? I'll start with to sum up your summary on your feelings on the movie. Bad Gamer, what's your summary? Your little quick thoughts, final.
Well, I can't say if I'm excited or not because again, just a trailer, but I hope it's gonna be good. But I want more information. I want like a proper trailer.
Yeah.
Longer one.
That is what I want, and I hope for the best for Dragon Ball: The Future now that Super is gonna ending after this weekend. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how about you, OmegaMario?
I'm very interested. I'm hoping that we do get more information during the year because I am very interested and I am exactly going with what PH is saying. As long as they don't botch it.
Yeah, as long as they don't botch the movie.
I'm really looking forward to it.
That's the only thing I think all of us are just worried about if it's a botch.
Mm-hmm.
Botchamania.
Not because of Toriyama, but clearly because of Toei being Toei.
No,
Double R.
It's Toei's own version of the Montreal Screwjob from Survivor Series '97.
Don't give him any ideas, dude.
That was it, Omega?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, so Double R, what are your final summary?
Anyways, I will say, based on the teaser trailer alone, it definitely does show great potential. That animation-wise, it looks to be possibly the most promising thing within Dragon Ball in quite a long time. But hopefully, like we said, hopefully Toei doesn't botch the movie. I know, but I wouldn't put it past Akira Toriyama, who has a lot of hands-on with the development.
Oh yeah, you would.
But yeah, I definitely am looking forward to it, and I wish Toriyama the best. Good Toriyama, not Matomo Toriyama from Square Enix, because he's bad Toriyama.
Yeah, it's bad Toriyama.
But good Toriyama in my eyes. Hope don't overbear yourself with too many ideas. Just take her easy and just do what's right, and just don't displease fans. Just make your fans happy, and hopefully there's more to the future of Dragon Ball. I mean, in Dragon Ball's future after Super and even the movie. So, good luck.
The guy who loves trolling his fans.
Yeah.
I hope he makes him happy. How about you, Jeff? What's your final thoughts?
I'm the same overall. I'm the same as you guys. I can't say for you, Jerry, but like around this roundtable that we're talking about regards to this upcoming movie, I need to see more. I mean, I like what we saw thus far. I'm really happy to see a better animation style and I would say a proper one than what we've gotten with Dragon Ball Super these last couple of years. But I need to see more story-wise because it's not Toriyama I don't have a problem with. It's Toei and how they do their stupid changes. But sometimes they've done some good changes too.
Yeah.
It's really double-edged sword in regards to it. But I'm hoping this time around it's for the better than what we've gotten for most of the arcs in regards to Super.
All right.
That's me.
So before I go with mine, I got Star Child here who wrote a quite a piece.
Cool.
This is Star Child's words. I think it hinges on who the mystery character is. Dragon Ball has kind of passed me by since the original Dragon Ball, and that's where I'm at peace. I'll keep up with the info on the movie and people's opinions rumors, but I don't know what else they can do with just science. I wish they would use all the characters, until they start using all the characters, I'll be kind of lost. there's such a good ensemble cast there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And yet, GT is a good example of what happens when you give Toei too much.
Yeah.
Like, when you give Toriyama too much, you see Boo. But at least Boo's enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
No. I hate Boo.
The problem,
Boo's enjoyable.
actually, the problem, Jerry, is
To a
that
certain degree.
with GT, I feel like they didn't have a competent set of writers.
They
or
did.
More importantly,
No.
a actual plan. They didn't have an actual path. You know what I mean?
Well, here, you know what's funny? Speaking of, Kanzenshu brought that up in their podcast.
Yeah.
They didn't. By the time of episode 3 was written, where they were doing the space exploration stuff,
Yeah.
they already, by episode 24 or 20 or 19 or something, they're like, by 3, they were like, oh crap, this is bad. This is just boring and crap. We gotta change this. But they already had them written out, so they were like, well. And then they changed course to Baby.
Yeah.
As for me, shoot, where was I? I had something good to say. Shoot, threw me off with the boo crap.
Yeah.
I love Boo.
Blame the
I
dyslexia.
think we were saying your response to Star Child's post.
No. My final thoughts. That's what it was.
Get on with it.
I'm excited. I'm glad to see this movie change its staff.
Yeah.
I think that's the key. Toei has good people.
They do.
They don't want to use them for Dragon Ball. They always keep them for One Piece. And now that the One Piece guys are moving to Dragon Ball, this is where I was talking about earlier about balance, about too much creator, too much editor.
Mm-hmm.
Toriyama writing the script with this Toei staff might actually come out good. These guys probably have a better idea because of adapting One Piece, adapting a manga. They know how to adapt from an original creator before. I feel like they have a better chance to bring about what Toriyama wants to do and tell them, like, okay, this works, this doesn't. Like, hopefully this new staff, I really do think they're the key. Hopefully, if they're good, it'll come out good. If they're bad, like Yamamuro and those guys, which doesn't seem to be the case, at least on the animation standpoint, then ugh.
Like, that has to be a real shun and dark for it to be bad, right?
So hopefully this new staff, this One Piece staff, makes things turn out okay, and that this Saiyan is if it's Yamoshi, that is something cool and blah blah blah, and that it isn't about strength, because even if he is the original Super Saiyan God, like what is that to the current Goku? Like, like I part of me still hopes it's a jobber.
That would be hilarious.
We'll see.
And that's me. So with that said, let's get on to the plugging then. Bad Gamer and OmegaMario, you guys are guests, so plug away.
Well, I'm usually here on Twitch under the name of OmegaMario, as Jerry said, and I tend to stream nearly when it comes to Monster Hunter, and any other games I generally am interested in. But obviously, when this goes out, Far Cry 5 will be out, so I'll be doing a lot of streams on that as well. I've been playing a ton of Far Cry 4 to stream in the countdown to 5. And yeah, I just genuinely like stream any game. So if you want to come over at twitch.tv/OmegaMario, you're more than welcome. And you can also catch me on Twitter at twitter.com/OmegaMario18, where I will post basically anything I can think of. Also, like my Twitch clips and whatever. And I do also have a Discord, but yeah, that's all in my Twitch channel. So yeah, everything except for Twitter, which I still need to do a button for, but I'll get round to it. That's all my plugs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bad Gamer.
I don't know why we do this every time. I don't have anything to plug.
What? I thought you were streaming with OmegaMario.
Well,
No,
technically, yeah. Well, I do, but it's mostly if I feel like it, and I don't stream with him. I stream on his like when he streams, I'm on his side of the stream. So
basically, when we play Monster Hunter, he's in.
I'm kind of like the occasional co-op streamer with him. So
okay.
But yeah, I don't have anything. I don't have Twitter. I don't have that crap. So.
All right, Jeff.
As you know, these last couple of days I've been busy this week, and that will continue into tomorrow because I have already had plans with my family for dinner, so I won't be able to join you guys for the
Thousand Arms.
Yeah, Thousand Arms this week once again, but I will be returning my schedule this coming Tuesday for my continuation of Fable Legend. No, I almost said Fable Legends. Fable Anniversary.
So it's just going to be you and me, Jerry?
I guess so.
I mean, if I come back in time, at least later in the night.
Don't rush though.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
But okay, but yeah. Well, of course, if you come on, you're more than welcome. Obviously.
Of course.
What about you, Double R? What do you got? I know you've got
Oh crap! If you want to follow my schedule and future updates, Twitch.tv 16bitjeff as well as Twitter.com/16bitjeff.
Right.
That was it.
Double R, what about you?
Well, you can follow me on youtube.com/RRPGReviews. I post videos on there daily. They are both currently my new series, which is the spiritual successor to Double RPG 2 Cents, which is called Double RPG Side Quest, where I talk about anything in relation to the world of JRPGs or Western RPGs that are in the news. And I pick a subject that I talk about, and then I deliver my own thoughts, and I'm on camera when you see me talk about them. So I'm doing that on my weekdays, on my weekends. I'm streaming, whether it be on YouTube Gaming or Twitch. You can find me on twitch.tv/RRPGReviews, or on YouTube. When I'm streaming on Twitch, that means I'm streaming mostly RPGs that are on PC that I play through Steam or either on Humble Bundle or Good Old Games or Galaxy and that kind of stuff. But the current series that I'm doing right now is Trails of Cold Steel, the Legend of Heroes game, and it's the PC version of the first game of the Trails of Cold Steel saga. And I'm gonna be doing part 7 tomorrow and then part 8 on Sunday. We're going to be getting through a lot more than where we originally left off, but be on the lookout for that, as well as going to be streaming some more Thousand Arms with Jerry, and hopefully Jeff by tomorrow, and we're going to be getting through a lot more of that game as well, so it's going to be some really great times for us, and you can find us streaming Thousand Arms here on this Twitch page, just so you know, guys. And you can follow my Facebook fan page, which is facebook.com/RRPGReviews, and you can follow me on Twitter, which is my handle is @RRPGReviews. So whichever side of social media that I'm posting, you're going to see me posting on one of those two sides or even on both of them. When it comes to content, on top of the side quest videos as well as the live streams that I'm doing, I'm also working on episode 9 of my Final Fantasy retrospective, which covers all the games of Ivalice. Final Fantasy Tactics, Vagrant Story, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, Final Fantasy 12, which is the Zodiac Age HD re-release, and as well as Final Fantasy Tactics A2, Grimoire of the Rift, and Final Fantasy 12 Revenant Wings. So I want to try to get that done before the end of this year, but I'll have to see how far along I get with that. But be on the lookout for that sometime this year, and be on the lookout for more content that's not only coming from us, but from me in the future that you're not going to find anywhere else. So, be looking forward to seeing you this weekend, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, how about me? Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/FighterCows, twitter.com/IkariRadio. I heard that.
Yep, we did.
Heard that.
Continue.
You want me to see about you. So, twitter.com/IkariRadio, IKARIRADIO, FighterCows on Twitch, FighterCows on YouTube, FighterCows everywhere else, except for Tumblr. Tumblr's the same as, but don't visit my Tumblr. Don't worry about that. It's the same as my Twitter if you feel like it.
Yeah.
And my webcomics are coming back, tapas.io, or Webtoons. either one. You can choose either site. Just look for New Courage and Mixtape. Mixtape is a funny one. New Courage is the one that I was like, I was like, I want to make. Forget it. I'll just do whatever I want. Yeah. So help me, Jeff, Double RPG, and TGF get up to 50 followers. Share us out.
Definitely spread the word because we want to grow as much as most of the others that do too. We're very passionate about what we do. Us
just doing this, apparently, like Twitch, YouTube. We just found out YouTube really does bury you.
Mm-hmm.
Like they admitted that. So it's up to you guys to help us out. And that's it for me. Unless OmegaMario is saying something.
No. It's probably my mic going funny because my USB cable's plugged into the.
I see.
Well, that's it. We plugged. Thank you for coming. Thank you, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for taking your time to join us today.
See us tomorrow. And with that just said, we're done. Nimyo Kanryo.
Yep.
Peace out.
No Gabos.
Goodbye and good gaming.
See ya.
Taro for now.